So now we're on the very first pairing screen. From here, we just make sure that everything's powered up, ready to go. And because we're starting with a brand new device, we'll say, yes, this is a new device. If this device had been previously installed, maybe you picked it up secondhand, you can say this device was previously installed, and that will transfer the device to your account if it wasn't completely removed from a system before. There's also a I have a code option. If someone has a timer that they'd like to share access to you with the app, they can go into their device settings, generate a code and give you that code. And right here, you would just say, I have a code, and then that would add that device to your account. We're gonna say this is a new device. And because this is a hose faucet and hub combo, we're gonna select that option, but there's an option for a standalone hose faucet or just a standalone hub. So if you're just adding one of those to your system, but because we're doing both, we'll select the combo. What that will do is that once we're done pairing the hub, it will take us right into pairing the hose faucet timer. Without setting up the hose faucet timer, you can't do anything with just a hub, so you have to do both. So my device is powered on. It looks for nearby devices based on Bluetooth, and it found our hub, which is plugged in on the wall and powered up. So we say, yep, that matches my device. If it didn't match your device, if you have more than one powered on, you could say this does not match. And it would give you a list of all the devices that it can see in your proximity. So this is the next screen describes a little bit how the meshing works between these two devices. Each hub can have multiple hose faucet timers on them. If all of the hose faucet timers are close enough to see the hub, they'll connect directly to the hub. If they're not, they can connect through each other, so you can kind of create a chain of devices. There are some limitations on that, how far out and how many devices you can go, but for the most part, you'll be able to see your hub from one device. All right, so we're gonna now connect the hub to our Wi-Fi network, so say I understand. On this screen, the hub will return a list of Wi-Fi networks that it can see, and you'll select that network from the list. You'll need your Wi-Fi password to do that. If you don't see yours, if you have SSID broadcasting turned off, you can tap the advanced button, or if it's just not showing in the list, you can hit the recycle button, and it will it'll refresh that list, and hopefully it'll find it the next time. So there's mine, got the password, say done. Now the app has told the hub how to connect to your Wi-Fi network. Once the app sees that your hub is connected to the server, it'll take you to the next screen, which is enter your location. On this screen, we at least need your postal code in order to do smart watering, weather, rain delays, those types of things. Okay, now we'll give it a device name. So this is the end of the hub setup. Now we need to set up the hose faucet timer. So the app is now prompting us to set up another device. Go ahead and click or tap the green button for next. And you say, yes, my device is powered on. And the app has found my hose faucet timer. And you can find the MAC address on the bottom of the timer. You can check to make sure it found the right one. If you have multiple, yeah, found it. So I say, yes, this matches my device. Now, because we have a hub set up, each time you set up a hub, it creates its own group. So right now we only have one group, so there's only one option. That is the group we want to use. Now we have the hose faucet timer now connected to the hub, and the hub connected to our internet. So now we can configure or program the hose faucet timer. So we say use current location. When you connect the hose faucet timer for the first time, the app will do a check to see if the hose faucet timer has the most recent firmware on it. If it doesn't, the app will download the firmware to your phone and then update the hose faucet timer. We'll go ahead and say update now. It's going to check it found a newer version, so it's downloading the new firmware for the hose faucet timer. During the update, your hose faucet timer needs to stay connected to your phone. If it loses connection or if the update fails, it can be restarted. But until the update is complete, the hose faucet timer will not respond to any commands. It will be in what's called bootloader mode. One thing to note about the update: if the update fails and the timer stays in bootloader mode, during that time, the timer will be running at full speed, at full capacity. The processor is running as fast as it can to do the update. If the update fails and it stays in bootloader mode and you have to walk away for a while, you're going to want to pull the batteries out of the timer. It will run the batteries down really fast. But our update succeeded, took us to the next screen to name our device. So this is our demo hose tap. Once we've named the device, we're prompted to complete the setup. For more b-hyve video tutorials, check out our YouTube channel.